This is scary. This is kind of crazy, but I found copyright notices all this. This is the serious question I ever saw. This it makes no completely sense. Okay, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to mean, but this could be the hugest glitch. This is all Wait, I never have all of this.
All right, let's go to the White House now, where our White House reporter Aisha Roscoe is. Hey, Aisha.
Hello.
So what's been the White House reaction so far? Are you hearing anything there?
Well, so right now you did have Sarah Sanders. She released a statement, and now President Trump is down in Mar-a-Lago, and Sarah Sanders, she released a statement saying that the next steps are really going to be up to the Attorney General, and that the administration is looking forward to the process kind of taking its course. And she also pointed out that the White House has not received or been briefed on the report yet. Now, President Trump, before he left for Florida, he was still kind of complaining about this investigation. Here's what he said.
Well, we're going to see what happens. It's going to be very interesting, but we'll see what happens. There was no collusion. There was no obstruction. Everybody knows it. It's all a big hoax. I call it the witch hunt. It's all a big hoax. So we'll see what happens. I know that the Attorney General, highly respected,
and this is
ultimately will make a decision.
The hero's great.
So you have President Trump there slamming the investigation, basically.
Right. This is no includes copyright content in it.
Yes, for a long time.
And there is
and so we'll see what happens. We have the Sanders
no
statement.
update to this video has been blocked.
Twitter feed to see if there will
maybe
be
it's
more
going
from
to do
President
it.
Trump on this.
Do you have any sense of what the next steps are for the White House? I know that they have been preparing a counter report that was already pretty lengthy last year.
Let's see.
Any news on that front?
Well, so a White House official basically said that it will be the White House response will kind of depend on what's in the report. But the tricky thing about
really
that
confusing.
is it's not necessarily, the report doesn't necessarily just go to the White House, so it will kind of be up to the president to decide whether to demand to see the report. That's not just automatic. And he can talk to the AG if he wants to. They're not really they're not adversaries here, so technically he could talk to the AG about what's going on with the report. That will be another decision that he will have to make. Of course, he will have to think about how that kind of looks and whether
really confusing.
Right, explain that a little more, as we just heard Mary Louise Kelly and Kerry Johnson talking about. It's up to the Attorney General at this point to decide what version of the Mueller report will get released to the public ultimately. What version will the White House?
Yeah, I'm going to see
what
I
copy the Attorney General's discretion, or since the White House runs the Justice Department, President Trump will get to see whatever version he wants to see.
Well, and that's the thing. I guess technically, President Trump could demand hand over the report, hand over everything for me to see. Those are decisions that the White House has to make, and it sounds like talking to officials here. Those haven't been made yet. Right now, publicly, they're putting everything on to Barr. And when you heard President Trump talking earlier, that's what he was saying, that this will be up to Barr and that these decisions will be made by him. But President Trump has also said that he thinks that the report should just be released to the public, that people should be able to see it and decide for themselves. So he's kind of been giving different messages about this.
There's also been some remarks from his legal team that they might be interested in invoking executive privilege to portions of the report. Have you heard on plans for that strategy to actually unfold?
It's not clear right now.
I don't have any copyright strikes.
You have the comments from them at this point, just kind
of. I got no updates from this fans from Morocco, Backlight. Let's see.
That this process has been completed right now.
Let's see.
And so
I'm probably see some copyright notices right now.
Some roadblocks as time goes on. Right now, it's really a waiting game.
Still too early to tell. That's NPR's Aisha Roscoe. Thank you, Aisha.
Thank you.
That's what could I think.
You're listening to All Things Considered on WCMU.
Yeah, about to see some copyright notices right here too.
Program writer and director Jordan Peele's new horror movie Us is out today. We'll have a review.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this thing off.
Programming today comes from Dow Chemical Employees Credit Union, a financial cooperative owned by its members and dedicated to helping them meet their financial goals with banking solutions that include fixed and adjustable rate mortgages. dcecu.org.
No, it says no includes copyright contact. No black flag. What the hell is all this? And why is this doing something? I don't understand. What the heck?
Friday, April 12th, 7 p.m. They blend traditional Irish music
this
with
is a good reason.
Which some call Celtgrass. Their musical abilities and energy continue to win fans. Information at midlandcenter.org. Foster and adopting
toy bag driver won't call toys.
No longer deny service.
Why is this copyright?
Lawsuit settlement between Attorney General Dana Nessel and 2 same-sex couples. In the past, the state gave contracts for adoption and foster services to faith-based organizations, and then allowed those organizations to turn away same-sex couples. Jay Kaplan is an attorney for the ACLU.
Hey, Mommy!
The organization fought the policy on behalf of 2 same-sex couples who
can you turn the music off?
Faith-based agency.
The significance of this is the state is reiterating the importance of the best interest of children and really putting the welfare of children first and foremost.
Some faith-based agencies say they'll have to shut down if they don't receive state money, and they say they won't work with same-sex couples. Nick Reeves is an attorney for Beckett Law.
Yep, I got copyright notices right here.
Adoption agency St. Vincent Catholic Charities. He says St. Vincent wants to keep working with the state.
You know, we'd like to be able to do that in a way that the state finds acceptable.
No fears will fail. How come I get this? This is a huge Grinch I ever see.
Supporters of the settlement say the state should not have contracts with or give dollars to agencies that discriminate. Counterfeit money is circulating in northern Michigan, from Emmett and Charlevoix counties to Traverse City and Cadillac. Most of the bills are 150s.
Let's try something brand new.
Captain Jim Bushel is with the Traverse City Police Department. He says counterfeit money has shown up in northern Michigan before, but the distribution lately has changed.
We've actually tracked them back. These are coming through the internet and then sent to the United States from China.
Let's cover free cover music on it. Is it a band?
Other law enforcement agencies do have their eye on a couple of individuals.
No, I did never use include. What the hell? Look at this. This is so fake.
Rachel Trombetta reports.
The state has announced new rules aimed at preventing invasive species from entering the Michigan waterways.
Well, let's see.
Kevin Walters is an aquatic biologist with the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality. He says prevention is critical to keeping invasives out of Michigan lakes and streams.
God.
The intent here is really to stop
what the hell is this? Let me do this.
And so a couple of the primary
let me finish up the page.
Invasive species are introduced and spread through boating and angling. And so we're hoping
let me go to YouTube.
The laws and these requirements help boaters and anglers take steps that are simple and easy, but we think very effective.
Yeah.
Walter says boaters and anglers should clean, drain, and dry their boats and supplies before leaving a lake. Rachel Trombetta, WCMU News.
An explosion of energy on the surface of the sun is expected to reach Earth tonight, and that will create northern lights visible across Michigan. Officials with the Space Weather Prediction Center say the explosion of energy took place on Wednesday. It should arrive, they say, late tonight and last through tomorrow morning. Mike Kurtz is a meteorologist.
This is not includes copyright contact.
And the good news is the weather is going to cooperate. We're not going to have many clouds. As we head through this evening, most of those should diminish across